U.S. housing mortgage applications hit a 22-year low as the federal government plays games with the U.S. housing market. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It is very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, the housing market is spinning out of control. Today, we're going to take a look at an article from the Washington Post. Mortgage applications hit a 22-year low as the federal government tinkers with the housing market. Tinkering with the housing market, playing with it. Insane what we continue to have to talk about as I ring the bell and sound the alarm and raise awareness. Hopefully your job is to help me do that. Please, 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 if you're new, subscribe right away. There has never been a more important time in U.S. history to get ahead of the curve, forward thinking, critical thinking. And friends, let me just tell you right now, I cannot guarantee a real estate crash, but one thing I can tell you, anytime we put the housing market in a bubble, they have crashed. And I don't care what puts us in that is not important. We have to get out of the problem and in the solution. We don't want to stay stuck in the problem of why we're here and how we got here. We know how we got here. A crisis, a lockdown, an overstimulation of the U.S. economy. And not just the U.S. economy, the global economy. We have viewers from all over the world at this channel. As I continue to monitor the U.S. housing market, I know many of you are going through the same exact thing. Overstimulation of economies are going to suffer blowback. There is no avoiding this one. It becomes now what level? A simple correction? Maybe. A recession? Quite possible. A full-blown economic depression has to be acknowledged as a potential reality of what we're going through here, friends. And I hate to say it, I love real estate. Real estate has afforded me much in life. 95% of all millionaires made their money in real estate. It wasn't by buying their home and then having it go upside down and no longer being able to afford it. It was buying other people's homes, not at the top of a super bubble, outside the bubble. I've been willing to put people on the sidelines and earn their business later. Not many real estate agents are willing to do that. Most of them drank the Kool-Aid and are underneath staggering amounts of debt. I understand that. Hard stuff we got to talk about, right? This is intense. So today, let's read this article to drive our point home so we can kind of bring some black and white to what's going on here. And then we'll meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, let's dig into this article from the Washington Post business section. Housing market slows further in June as sales and mortgage demand tumbles. Existing home sales have dropped 5 straight months as rising interest rates and recession fears hold off would-be buyers. The U.S. housing market continued to soften in June, with home sales falling and mortgage demand hitting a 22-year low. Existing home sales are down 5.4% compared with May, according to data released Wednesday by the National Association of Realtors, making a 5th straight month of declines. But they've tumbled 14.2% compared with June 2021. Central bankers are raising the cost of borrowing for businesses and households to slow spending, which in turn is supposed to slow inflation. But the Fed's tinkering also runs the risk of tipping the nation into a recession and icing consumers, who, as a result, have less buying power and out of the housing market. So there you go, friends, a recent article from the Washington Post, and it's facts. These are facts. And the challenge, like I've always said, our digital diet today. Mainstream media. Mainstream media isn't forward thinkers, critical thinkers. They're reporting on whatever's been handed down from newsrooms. So they have the ability to move markets because Too many people are watching that. Now, I will say this, versus the last bubble, more and more people watch these types of mediums, like the ones that you're on today. People cutting through the noise, giving real talk. But a lot of people won't believe it. They're going to believe the narratives. They drank the Kool-Aid. Over 10 million people bought in the height of a super bubble, an artificially created bubble, no organic growth, and went above and beyond appraised values. So the second the market corrects, which it's doing now, as we see mortgage applications down, inventory up, price reductions spiking, days on market going through the roof. We just had ice water poured on to this red hot housing market. I've reported just as quick as this housing bubble was created, it will reverse course, and it is doing it right in front of your very eyes. I hope you're seeing what's going on out there. Whew, insanity, right? Insane stuff. So listen, friends, in final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, somebody who wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding buying in the height of the biggest bubble ever artificially produced in world history might have some blowback. Buying outside the bubble for potentially pennies on the dollar in many areas might be the right move. Real estate is local. All markets will behave differently. You might be the last to get touched and the first to rebound, but everybody gets touched in a recession. Make no mistake about this. And this one is much different than anything we've seen in 100 years. It's insane for me to talk about this stuff. Friends, we are in the 100-year depression cycle. An economic depression is absolutely possible. I don't want anybody to rule that out. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Hopefully we come out somewhere in the middle. If you're buying in this market, always check the property's rent range, even if it's not designed to be a rental. It's your primary home. It's an added level of security that you can pull for yourself, because the real estate agents out there aren't going to typically check that for you. They're just going to go show you however much house that you're qualified to buy, ignoring the most important thing, how to become a real estate investor. The number one thing you can do, check its rent range. Eventually, maybe in a few years, you can put a renter in there, buy another property. That's what I'm designed to do. That's how I'm designed to help people. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, there's an email in the description for you as well. I have a network of top-rated agents in the world ready to assist you. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you like this video, I think you're going to love the next one. Also, there's an easy subscribe button for your convenience. I really hope you use it. Also, take a look at the affiliate links of companies that support this channel in the description as well. As always, thank you for your time today. Please go make it count. I'll see you on the next video.